Hello and welcome to the third installment of my Spooktober series of horror-related videos. In this video, I will be comparing the 1978 classic Halloween, directed by John Carpenter, and the newer 2018 Halloween, directed by David Gordon Green. I'm going to compare both of these movies, and at the end of this video, I'll tell you which one I like better. In case you're wondering why there's no books on the bookshelf behind me, we are having our floors redone, so we had to take all the books off. Anyway, so I put up those little guys. Anyway, the 1978 movie Halloween, directed by John Carpenter, is about a deranged serial killer named Michael Myers who murders his sister on Halloween night when he's just a child, then gets sent to a mental institution, and then he escapes 15 years later as an adult and continues his killing spree again on Halloween night. Halloween, in my opinion, is the quintessential horror movie, especially of the slasher genre. This movie scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. And side note, I think this movie has some of the coolest movie poster cover art I've ever seen. Admittedly, some of the acting in this movie is not very good.
Totally.
However, Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis is excellent. He really sells the magnitude of Michael's evil nature.
The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
If he didn't give such a convincing performance, I'm not sure this movie would be as compelling as it is. Quick shout out to the composer of the music for this movie, John Carpenter himself. I had no idea that he was the composer for this movie. The main theme of this movie, which you heard in the intro to this video, is one of the most iconic and recognizable movie themes ever made. My favorite scene in this movie is after Michael makes one of his kills and he's just staring at the dead body and he cocks his head from side to side like an animal. And it's that aspect of him combined with the fact that he never talks that makes him such a creepy, frightening character. I love that Carpenter doesn't show Michael's face, not even his face, his masked face at the beginning of this movie, except from a distance. You know, when he's close up, he only shoots him from the shoulders down or from behind, and that just really surrounds this character in mystery and spookiness. All right, let's talk about the 2018 Halloween, directed by David Gordon Green, which is, I guess, a reboot of the Halloween franchise. This one takes place 40 years after the first movie, and I believe it just ignores all of the other sequels, serving as a direct sequel to the original 1978 movie. Michael Myers once again escapes custody and goes on a killing spree on Halloween night, ultimately facing off with Laurie Strode, the babysitter he tried to kill in the original movie, played once again by the great Jamie Lee Curtis. This movie does have a decent pre-credit intro scene I thought was pretty compelling, and I also appreciated the opening credits of this movie, a callback to the original movie. This movie actually is filled with a lot of callbacks to the 1978 movie, even to the point of hiring an actor that sounds just like Donald Pleasance to play the new shrink who oversees Michael.
Oh, make no mistake, he's aware.
This one, just has a different vibe. It's more action-heavy than the original, and it has kind of that typical obsession with having a higher kill count. It also has just too many characters. There's so many side characters, and in my opinion, unnecessary, superfluous storylines that just kind of got in the way of what could have been a better story, in my opinion. This movie tries to mix in a lot of humor in it, and it's not great humor. It actually feels, it's kind of campy. It feels kind of like a Michael Bay type humor attempt, and I don't remember the original movie having any really funny moments. It's just not as creepy and eerie as the original. Jamie Lee Curtis is easily the best part of this movie. She is super badass and gives a great performance. All in all, it's not a bad sequel. It's definitely better than some of the other ones that have been made. But no surprise here, I think the 1978 classic is better. What are your thoughts? Comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'll see you later.